How do you give away power and get better results? I think my title as Chief Executive Officer should probably be like Chief Power Giver or something like that. It's something I passionately think is really important. I really believe in it. If you empower people, then you get the best out of people. When people don't feel like automatons, they go the extra mile, they get better results, they feel better, you feel better, everybody wins. To give away power effectively though, you've got to be quite careful, because if you give away too much power, people go all over the place, and if you give away too little, then they feel micromanaged. So what you have to do is you have to delegate the intention of what you're trying to do. So you delegate what it is that you want them to do and why they're doing it. And with that, you delegate freedoms and constraints. So for example, I might tell my dev team that there's a particular set of features that we really need in the next release of the product to make it really good for this particular group of customers. That's why we're doing that feature. And I'm going to tell them that they can put in as many features as they can possibly get in, but don't go over the deadline, don't go over the last line. That's a really simple example of freedoms and constraints. And what that means is that they then know that they've got that box to operate in. It sounds, it's counterintuitive. If you delegate a constraint, then your team are actually freer because they feel absolutely safe to operate in a box that's a certain size. They know where the walls are. So they know that right up to midnight before the deadline, they can be putting in extra features, but after that they've got to stop, and so they can organize things around that. I know that's a very simple example, but it works across the board. And the more that you're able to empower people, the more they feel engaged, the more they feel part of it, the better the job they do. And it's so important. I mean, if they're on the bottom, they're there on the front line every day. You can't be there micromanaging. That's not what management's about. So in summary, giving away power is a really great thing, and the best way to do it is to delegate the intention of what you're trying to do together with the freedoms and constraints.